We are here on the plaintiff's motion for temporary relief. The court has read both the plaintiff's motion as well as the defendant's response and the defendant's answer to the complaint for custody. First of all, let me just say that the court finds that venue is improper in Kent County. Neither party lives here. And so it would be appropriate for this court to transfer this to Kalamazoo County, where the mother and the child live. So that's what I will do.
We have a custody case already in Kalamazoo.
All right.
Yeah,
what's the case number? Hold on.
My address is confidential.
Hold on. We can't all talk at the same time. Okay. Mr. Etheridge, wait. I will let you talk in a minute. And Ms. Miller, you shouldn't be talking over me. Go ahead. Now, Ms. Miller.
My address is confidential for the safety of me and my children. And so the court, they did not give me my address is confidential, but Tyrone's is not. And
okay.
So
okay. Let me stop you a moment. Okay. Mm-hmm. Can you answer my question? Do you know what the case number is in Kalamazoo County?
Not off the top of my head, no.
But you have an open case in Kalamazoo County?
We do, yep.
Okay. All right. Mr. Etheridge, do you disagree with that?
I do disagree with that because when I filed in August for Kalamazoo County, we went and the case was dismissed due to improper venue because Ms. Miller stated that she lived in Kent County. Now, when I'm trying to get her served and get court proceedings done in Kent County, she's now stating that she lives in Kalamazoo County. So I'm just asking if you can take the case because...
A custody hearing opened with a judge questioning venue, ultimately determining that neither parent resided in Kent County and considering transfer to Kalamazoo County.
It's been almost 10 months now since I've had any communication with our daughter because Ms. Miller has blocked me from all communications and all attempts to even have... Okay,
I read your motion. I'm aware of all of this, but the court has to first find that venue is proper.
Right. And then with our, then also with two process servers, they've attempted to contact her and attempted the addresses. And with the postal, it popped back with her address in Kent County.
There's ways to deal with this. Okay. So just let me get my questions answered here. Ms. Miller, would you raise your right hand, please? Would you raise your right hand, Ms. Miller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Correct.
Okay. Does that mean yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You stated in your answer that you moved to Kalamazoo on January 23rd of 2026.
Yes.
And has this child lived in Kalamazoo the entire time with you since then?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And we've already answered the question about the proceeding in Kalamazoo County Circuit Court, which sounds like it was dismissed. And let me ask about the CPS case that you alleged. Do you have any documentation or evidence of that?
I don't. They will not submit it to me.
Okay. All right. And Mr. Etheridge, do you know where this child was living on March 13th, 2026?
No, I knew of her last known address in Kent County.
Okay. And was she in California at any point between September 13th, 2025 and March 13th, 2026?
No.
Okay. And has any custody case been filed in California?
Under oath, the mother testified that she and the child had lived in Kalamazoo since January, while prior jurisdictional disputes complicated proceedings.
Yes, I filed a custody case in California, and it was denied due to they weren't sure on jurisdiction, so then I had to file in Kalamazoo. Yeah.
Okay. Well, as I said, I'm back to where I was to begin with, which is I am going to transfer this case to Kalamazoo County. They will have the whole the record of everything. I have Ms. Miller stating under oath that that's where she and the child have lived since prior to the filing of this case. And so we have a record of all of that, and venue is proper in Kalamazoo. And in the meantime, I believe it is appropriate that there be video parenting time, at least with this child, although this child is young enough that I don't know how effective that's going to be. Mr. Etheridge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that something that you're interested in?
Yes, I'm interested in that. And then also, I'm going to be in town. Is there any way I can exercise physical parenting time as well? It is summertime as well. I mean, I have not seen this child in 10 months, and it's not by my own doing. Is there any way I can exercise time and even take her back for the summer while the court proceedings are happening in Kalamazoo?
All right. Well, given this child's young age, that would not be appropriate.
Okay.
But I mean, specifically taking her back to California for the summer. But I think we should at least start with some video calls. Ms. Miller, do you have anything to say about that?
Me and Tyrone had tried video calls while I was driving I left California July 29th. I got to Kent County August 3rd. We had tried to do video calls. The video calls were not productive.
The court concluded that Kalamazoo County was the proper venue, ordering the transfer while preserving the record and acknowledging ongoing concerns regarding parental access.
Not only due to Violet's age, but also because Tyrone tended to get hostile. The last video call we had was actually him stating that I did not give him my address, but he knew where I was staying, and that if I wasn't going to be cooperative and do what he wanted to do, that he was going to find me because he knew where I was at and there was going to be problems, which is why a PPO was placed.
Okay. Is there a third party who could facilitate the video calls? A relative, a friend? Given the age of this child, we're not talking about a long time, 15 minutes, maybe 3 times a week.
I don't have anyone. It's just me and the kids. The people I was living with live in at least an hour.
I'm sorry?
I don't have anyone to do a third party video call. It's just me and the kids.
Okay. Well, you need to find somebody. You can't just withhold. I'm trying to make this work so that you feel safe, but at the same time, provide parenting time because that is a parent's right.
Right.
So
I know there's apps that you can do recording videos on. I don't know what they are.
Our Family Wizard. So
Okay.
I would recommend using that app.
Okay.
Actually, I'll order that you use that app for all communication between the two of you. That order will follow the case to Kalamazoo County. All right.
Okay.
I do have one question, if it's okay.
Sure.
To ask. I never received a response from Miss Miller at all. As far as I know, I entered an entry for default on Monday and I mailed that out to her.
Recognizing the father's 10-month absence from the child's life, the judge sought temporary solutions, proposing video parenting time despite challenges posed by the child's young age.
On Wednesday of this week, as well as a motion for a hearing on a default judgment.
Okay, none of that is before me. But it does look like she answered the complaint and that she did file a response. Ms. Miller, you indicated on your response that you sent it to him by first class mail, but you didn't send it till the 18th.
I was not aware of this. I actually went to the courthouse on the 18th to respond to Tyrone, and that's when I found out about this hearing.
Okay,
I didn't find out about it prior to that, but I did send it to him.
You mailed it to him?
Yes.
Okay, so perhaps you didn't get it. Again, I will transfer this to Kalamazoo, and that's what you'll proceed. But in the meantime, I am ordering video calls at least 3 times a week. What time would you like those, Ms. Miller? I know we have a time difference here.
I'm trying to be considerate of his time, but the kids go to daycare early for their outside time because I pick them up early in the afternoon. And then the cutoff time for drop off is 10 a.m.
Mr. Etheridge, what time would you like? And we'll see if that works.
I would prefer late afternoons. That way my daughter can be present and see her younger sister. So if we could do maybe
Miss Miller, you've got to wait. You cannot speak over him or me, okay? Mr. Etheridge.
I would say, depending on her bedtime, 5:30, 6 o'clock my time. It's a 3-hour difference, so we'll be looking at almost 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's just so that I can make sure that my daughter is getting quality.
Discussions focus on communication difficulties, safety concerns, and scheduling conflicts, leading the court to establish structured virtual contact while minimizing parental conflict.
That's too late for this child. That's way too late.
Okay. Then we would have to do sometime in the morning or midday, do it throughout the week in a weekend day. That
Okay,
way.
I think that's what she was. I think that's where Ms. Miller was trying to go with this.
Okay.
So again, what time?
I would.
Oh, sorry.
Are you asking me or her?
I'm asking you, Mr. Etheridge.
Then I would say to make sure she makes it to daycare on time, then I would say maybe 8, 9 o'clock my time, which would be 11-ish. She would have to negotiate with the daycare on that.
Ms. Miller?
They have a strict no after 10 unless it's an appointment. So can we do, this is 3 hours.
So 7 a.m.
Can we do 7 a.m.?
7 a.m. your time, Mr. Etheridge.
Sure. I mean, I know the daycare. If you tell them that, hey, this is what's going on and it's a court order.
I'm not going to get into that at this point.
Right. I understand.
You're just going to have to get up at 7. That's all.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Can we do Monday, Wednesday, Saturday? That way, my daughter can attend the call at least on Saturdays.
Ms. Miller, any problem with that? Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Go ahead.
Well, I wouldn't be able to see her today because she's already in daycare right now.
We'll start tomorrow.
Okay.
So Monday, Wednesday, Saturday at 7 a.m.
Correct. That's fine.
All right, then that's what I'll order. And as I said, in the meantime, and I'll transfer this to Kalamazoo County.
One more question for you. Is it possible to also put in that order that we unblock each other on everything in case of emergencies?
No, I'm going to order you to use our family wizard.
Okay.
And that is what you would use. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
The hearing concluded with an order requiring video calls every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday morning through our family wizard, while the entire case proceeded to Kalamazoo County.